In the early 60s, my husband found there was a great need for us to reach out to other people. There were this huge Indian community, the wonderful colored community, Africans, black people, and here we were sitting in a white-only church, which disturbed him greatly. So he prayed, and the Lord led him to hold tent crusades, which we held over a long period of time. And we used to pitch tents at the bottom of Churchill Road, just opposite where the old airport used to be. And we had the most amazing meetings there. If I could just remember all of them, there were too many, and they became bigger and bigger with each year. And the men of the church used to get together and help us to put up the tent. We'd serve them with tea and lunch while they were busy working. We had young people sleeping in the tent to keep guard over all the instruments and all the sound equipment. And everybody worked together, and we had great outreaches, and many souls were saved, and many were healed, because George had a very anointed healing, apostolic healing, I would say, and he reached out, and as he touched these people, God would heal them of various diseases. One outstanding healing was the healing of a little girl by the name of Lisa Marlin, and she was born blind. And praise God, a grandmother came to stand proxy for her. And then a week later, the father, who was not a believer at the time, he came to our house, and we prayed with him. And he came to church. And that Sunday after he came to church, after the tent crusade, he went home, and there was his little girl. Blindness gone. She had cancer behind the eyes. We have 5 affidavits from 5 doctors to prove that this child was completely healed and that her sight had returned. It was the most exciting time of our lives, and the most exciting time for the whole of the greater Durban area and the people of every race, kindred and tribe under the sun.